Hello everyone and welcome to So Many Games Little Time. My name is Joachim and today we will be unboxing Inventions, Evolution of Ideas. Vital Lacerda game, the new one, Lacerda game. And of course by Eagle Griffin Games. You can see here this is the box that it came in with VFI. Yeah, I live in Hong Kong by the way, so you also know where I'm located if you are not used to the channel. So let's take this out. Oh yeah, and I'll take off the bubble wrap and then we'll see what's inside the box. Okay, so I immediately also took the plastic off, as you can see. Inventions, Evolution of Ideas. You can see artwork by Ian O'Toole. It says draftsperson. The inventor is Vital Lacerda. Fig 1. Really like details. First of all, let's look at the sides. There we go. There we go. This is a heavy box, by the way. So that's all kind of the same stuff. And then here as well. And the back of the box. There we go. So since the dawn of time, humanity has sought new ideas, forever developing them into newer concepts. Their genius made them stand out from the other animals. Each invention is a veritable evolutionary step. Humans' use of tools surpasses all others, making Homo sapiens technologists since before historical records were invented. Okay, so I'm not going to read everything else. You can see it here. Yeah, 1 to 4 players, 14 plus, 60 to 150 minutes, but I guess that's normal, right, with Lacerda games. All right, let's see what's inside the box. And I'm also going to use this moment to say that my channel, we also have a podcast about Evangelist and myself that you can check out in the description, and Instagram and Facebook and Discord and everything else. All right. Oh, like and subscribe, of course. Okay, so let's I think there might be art on the inside. Oh, there's not. Okay, sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. So let's put this here. So, all right. And then there's a promo code. Yeah, whoever wants to do it, wants to use it, feel free to, because I'm definitely not going to use it. I'm on a no buying sale, and shipping tends to be killer anyway. Anyway, this is just ad stuff. And then let's take a look at the rule book. Okay, game rules. Okay, components. The setup. Stone Age. And the core of the game. Okay. How an idea shapes history. How to play. I imagine it's going to take a while to get hang of it. The actions. Innovate, share an invention. Call specialists, gain influence. Travel. Eureka. Send the diplomats. Call the diplomats. I'm sure the solo rules will be here anytime soon as well. Or maybe it's a different booklet. We'll see. 2-player rules. A lot of different 2-player rules, which I think will make people happy because it means it's not just an afterthought, I would hope. And of course, 3, 2, 1. I imagine it will make many people happy because it's not just an afterthought. Then we've got, of course, the appendix, the milestones, the inventions. So Stone Age, Neolithic, Metal Age, Classical, Modern, Computer Age. Okay, and then other tiles as well. So like I said, the solo isn't here, but here are the solo. There we go. Here is the solo, not here are the solo. So let's zoom in on that a little bit. There we go. So it's a thinner booklet. Wow, it's very small print actually. Okay. Chronos actions. Okay. Hephaestus actions. Okay. And solo scoring. Then we also have the player aids, which are also all booklets. Which is pretty nifty. So let's take a look. So of course the tiles to check what they do. Progress tiles, wealth tiles, private goals, and tips. You know, cool. Yeah, I really like that. Nice. Okay, so these can go away. And here we have more player aids. It's the same thing. So basically the steps in the game. Each turn has 4 steps. And then here the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. And here are some tiles. Okay. Punch boards, I should say. There we go. All right, and then here we have the upgrade pack. So the contents, what it has, where it goes, what it does, expansion knowledge tiles, public goal tiles, and so on. And this is of course how you use the insert, which is amazing, which I'll definitely be using later on. Every game should do this. I keep repeating it. I know it's an extra cost, but it is so useful. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out again. Because these punch boards are way bigger. Okay. And the cardboard is thick, so for sure it'll have it has a nice quality to it. It should last quite long. And yeah, of course the art is really cool. Looks really nice. Okay, then we have the board. So I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to put the board down so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the board. I mean, obviously it's not really the board, it's the back of the board, but it's so beautiful already that I just wanted to show you as well how nice it looks. Let's flip it over so I can show you the front of the board. And as you can see, I'm going to need a new camera, or at least put it higher to be able to have everything. So this is obviously the left side of the board. You can see it's very pretty. Like if I'm going to do a playthrough, I'm going to need some more space. Okay, done. Now let's go back and see what's inside the box. This is what is inside the box. Now obviously I've removed things already, as you can see. I'll show you immediately what I have removed. So first of all, this tray is supposed to be on top and it has the solo board. It also had 2 extra boards, which is these 2. You might think, why are you doing this so weirdly? Well, I did a whole unboxing without recording. So that's why I have to redo it like this. So also it had this plastic on top, right? Which had 2 foam pieces on the side. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the foam pieces or not. The board was here, remember? So I might keep them, I might not keep them. So, this being gone, and this being gone, I had a bunch of all these little baggies with all the different player pieces together. Like the colors are separate. But of course, I now put them all together, which you can see here. Okay? So, what you see here is basically most of the, well, all of the tokens, to be honest, in the game, all right? So let me just give you a quick run through what everything is. So for example, everybody has the same thing. There's no specific differences except for these big ones. These are the pillars of time. So there's 1 epoch, which is big, and they are noticeably different from each other, as you can see. All right, these 2 together with this one, and then also this one. So those ones are very different from each other. Aside from aside from that, the design is all the same. Okay, we have this little piece, which is a turn order marker, right, for everyone. We have the chain tokens here, which are chain action tokens, of course. We have this one, which is of course very logically the scoring marker. All right. We have this one, which is the error marker, which is also in different player colors, obviously. Then we've got this one, which is an influence marker. Okay. Then we've got this one, which are 5 influence tokens. Okay. They're the same for everyone. Okay, by the way. And then of course you have got all these many of these guys. And these guys are citizen meeples. Alright. The faces, the busts, you could say. And of course also the smaller pillars. So that's the same for everyone, for every color. Here in the middle, you have the Chronos. This is the regular Chronos, and this is the metal Chronos. Okay, so the 2 different ones: metal, wooden. All right. This guy I have actually absolutely no idea, but I think he gets replaced actually because of some of these things here. But I'm not sure because I can't find him in the rulebook. Maybe it's a promo, maybe something else. I just did a quick glance. Maybe I can find it out later. This is Hephaestus, which is used in the solo game, but also just is used to track stuff. I don't specifically know what, but because of the Kickstarter stuff, he replaces something. These tokens here, these are economy tokens, and these are the Sage meeples. Okay, these are all the tokens. Now, in the box, you have this. Basically, you take all the stuff of one player color, just throw it all in there. And that is then your player box, basically. So I assume some people will not like that because basically when you play, you just do and then sort it out, and it's not as fancy as having it all laid out in like a nice package. But I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't mind it. It fits. Now for the tiles in the board, you also have this in the box. Sorry, so the tiles will go in there. Obviously. So one thing that people, I imagine, are looking forward to, which is the thing that I really liked seeing as well, are the player boards. And here they are in all their glory. Now, the player boards, they are actually all different from each other. It's not just, oh, I want to be yellow. If you're going to be yellow, you're going to have a different board. And it's not just the color. Because these locations here, as you can see already, they are in different locations. So you have these 3 here, but here it is different. Okay. So playing with a different board will also already affect your play style a little bit, or what you can do. So the asymmetry already starts at your board. So maybe it's not always a good idea to just say like, oh, I'm just going to always play yellow or whatever. You can always just, branch out, try something else. So these boards look amazing, right? They're very, very pretty. Okay, so now it's time for the cards. So first of all, let's take a look at the promo cards. And that will be the last step that we have to do because there's nothing left after that. So the promo cards, we have robots, we have x-rays, we have suspension bridge, sundial, lacquer, and board game. All right, so those are the promo cards. And then we have these, I assume, scoring cards. This I didn't check in the rulebook, but it kind of looks like if you have this, then you get that. So pretty straightforward stuff. It's always the same. All right, so objective cards, I imagine. And then we have the cards that came with the game, and we will first separate them according to backs. So let's take a look at these first. So we have the reusable rockets, we have the quantum computing, machine learning, internet, satellite, solar sail, calculator, microscope, high density battery, light bulb, dynamite, telephone, television, penicillin, locomotive, automobile, aircraft, steamboat, eyeglass, windmill, printing press, catapult, caravel, mariner's compass, glass, steel, musical notation, writing, lighthouse, coins, plumbing, irrigation, wheel, seawall, tan leather, proto-city, domestication, horse, silk, and fermentation. Okay, and then we have these other cards, and they are private goal cards. The top 3 are all private goal cards. So honestly, there's not that much to see, right? I don't know if the other ones are going to be any different. Right, they look slightly different, yeah. And then these ones are also private goal cards. Okay. Then we have these cards. So you can see they all have 1 on them. And trade, star map, boats, fruit, domestication, dog, cloth, ceramics and pottery, bread, and projectile. Okay. And then these are solo cards. I imagine, yeah, 5 solo cards and 1 rule scoring card. So this is a scoring card for solo, and these are the actual solo cards. Okay. So that's the end already from the unboxing for Inventions. So let me just quickly get it here. I am going to punch out everything and put everything in the box, and I will do a reboxing for people who want to quickly see it. First of all, the game does come with this nice little sheet of paper to actually rebox it yourself. But for people who don't really want to think about it, or who just want to get the answers immediately, this is what I made it for. Right. So first of all, we have all the booklets, the player aids, the solo rules, the upgrade pack stuff, the rule book. That's all on top of it. I have kept these 2 foam pieces because if you don't, there's like a gap, and then these books might like slide into it, and then it might, have some creases and all that kind of stuff. I don't want it, so that's why I kept it here. Of course, I'm going to remove it now. Obviously, you have the board because that's how it came, so there's nothing special there, nothing new under the sun. So, remove this. And then here, as you can already see in the boxes, are all the player pieces. Simply, you just take all the color pieces of 1 color, put them in a box, and you also add 3 of these tokens to it. And those are economy tokens. Okay. All right. So 3 economy tokens and all the tokens of 1 color. Now, if you have the regular version and you don't have the wooden version of these influence tokens, then of course you have the cardboard ones, and you just put them there as well. So then this tray actually doesn't change. You have all the boards the way it came. And then you have the 2 separate boards and the solo board underneath. So nothing really has changed there. The only thing that will have people wonder what goes where is underneath, and that is here. First of all, there is a nice area here for the 2 big hard cardboard player aids. They fit right here. Okay, very nice. And then one thing you have to pay close attention to are these tiles, because when I first started reboxing, I immediately put them all here. But you have to look at the back. So the ones with the victory point icon here, those tiles, they all go here together with these aspiration tiles. Okay. So basically, it's not really victory point. These are wealth tiles. That's probably why they're golden. So the golden ones go here. But they are very similar to these ones. They're actually a little bit darker, and these are technology. So you have to not look at the front. You have to look at the back. So the technology tokens that go in here, they all have this this gear on the back of them. All right. So they obviously all go there. And you might notice when you put it back on, it doesn't really fit on as comfortably as you'd expect. Well, you have to look at the little indentation here and here. There's 2 of them, and on here there's also 2 of them. Okay, here 1 and here. So you have to make sure you put these correctly there, otherwise it will never really fully close, which is of course annoying. So that's just a tip. The white ones, very easy. The white tiles go in here. They don't go anywhere else. And the blue tiles, they go in there as well. Obviously, you can also look at the back of the tile. So these ones as a back have a fingerprint. All right. So they go here. And these ones on the back have a economy token, like a graph on the back. Okay. Economy icon, I should say. So that goes in here. Okay. Where Hephaestus goes in. No, it's not Hephaestus, the other guy. Kronos goes in here. All right. This is the metal one, but the other one fits in here just as well. These tiles, they fit in there snugly. These are wealth tiles, I imagine, as well. So they go here. And these are slightly smaller. It has the light bulb. And the light bulb basically means, I'm cheating here. I'm looking it up. These are the specialist tiles, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then here, these square ones with the victory points. Okay, these are knowledge tiles. Okay, so they go in here, all the knowledge tiles. The cards go in here. There's a lot of space left, but if you sleeve them, it'll become fuller, obviously. The big tiles, they are separated over here. Okay, I did it, I alphabetized it, but I haven't played the game yet, so maybe they'll end up shuffling anyway. But I think they won't be shuffled, but it's according to age, right? So you can do it any way you want. The remaining tokens that are not here, they're all here together. Okay, and that's already the end of the reboxing. It's fairly simple, very straightforward. So I will attach this video together with the unboxing. So I don't really think it's worth it to have a second one to separate them. It's too short. Okay, so that's it. Just after that, put everything back, and that is the unboxing of Inventions, Evolution of Ideas. And yeah, that's it. This game looks really good, really nice production. I can't wait to get it to the table. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop here. My name is Joachim, and always will be. So, Games till time. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.